Hello, hello, hello. We are live with today's stream, so I'm just going to share that on all the social medias, and then we'll hop into the game. It is Monday. We're starting with some Animal Crossing, in which we have two of my towns with Gracie visits today, and then later on I'll be doing some Blaster Master, continuing with our attempts at that. And yeah, let's just hop right in. See how it goes. Sorry for the cancelling of the stream yesterday again. Oh, thank you for the host, Astro. Much appreciated as always. Excuse me. Let me just give a quick shout out there. But yeah, so on Saturday night I ended up being up pretty late because I just couldn't fall asleep, to the point where I'm like, I'm just a few hours away from when I need to be getting up to stream. This isn't happening on Sunday. So, yeah, but we're back now. January 31st, 3:45, Trent. That's all good. All good in the neighborhood. Just Rick, I guess, starting with. And let's see how things go. Let's see how things be. Let's hop into the game and see what we see. Okay, so first of all, who do we have that's new? Peaches, Rasher, Murphy, Rhoda, Daisy, Maddie, Claude. Now, okay, Claude is new, but I don't think he's new. No. Nope, not new. We need Chief and Cyrano for C names. Well, also, while we're looking at stuff, let me just quickly check. Yeah, next holiday thing is Groundhog Day, February 2nd, my birthday, on Wednesday. 2 days away from that, so I'm looking forward to that. Could be starting earlier. I don't know how early, but sometime in the morning. Hopefully 9 a.m., but we'll see how it goes. And then visitors. We don't know what's going on with Pretoris. We've almost for sure missed that sale by now, but I never found out when it was, so I don't know for certain. And then Gracie in both here in Trantor and in Meltork 4. Awesome. Yeah, I didn't order anything from the catalog on Saturday, because that was when we started having some drop frames, and I decided to just, cut this stream short. Dinosaur track. So far, I mean, we're only 3 minutes into stream, but we had a few drop frames right at the start of stream last time, and then again at the end, so I think that was what it was, if I recall correctly. So today we haven't had any, so that's good. And I think a few here and there in between as well, yeah. Yeah, Dion moved to Meltork 4. Awesome. I think there is something in my gyroid, though. Yeah, Snowman Carpet, which is going to Jake, I think? Or Samantha. Whichever one has the carpets in the basement. Yeah, Jake. So, like, here, I think, or possibly here. This would be the jingle carpet over here, and I don't know where the other one he's missing is. Something from Sahara, though. Okay, so that's all good. Anything on the message board? That's new. Let me just quickly check. Yeah, that we saw, so... Wait, yeah. Play a game. If you can find a scary painting and buried in one of the 2 acres, it's yours, but may already be gone. 2 acres, so... top half along the river, and then, by this ramp, the wishing well, and the tailor. Okay, that's not too... Those mostly shouldn't be too hard of acres to search through. Probably. Could be wrong. Well, let's go explore and see how things go. Weed. Must pick all the weeds that we can. Yeah, so how's everyone doing today? Hopefully you're all having a good Monday. Good start to your week, if indeed it is the start of your week. And otherwise just a good Monday, regardless. Okay, so this is, oh yeah, let's just check it closely here. 2 acre. Don't see anything over here. This one over here is very easy to keep track of, other than like maybe over behind those trees, but I don't see anything. So it's gonna probably be on the other side of the river, so we'll keep our eyes open later after we've crossed the river, but for now we're exploring this side first. And we're still keeping our eyes open because we're still looking for other things like the fossils. Oh, and I think gyroids. I think we have gyroids today. I think it was snowing on Saturday. Hey, Rhoda. Eating properly. Yes, here is my lunch. Nice bottle of Mountain Dew. Now, I had... Well, I suppose if we're looking at it like that was my breakfast. Technically, my lunch was these chocolate-covered cookie things. So, because I think everything else was breakfast. My breakfast was decent, though. Hey, Tree Frog. Welcome in. How's it going? Oh, ad. No problem. It's closed on Monday. Nope. Wait, what? She offered me a prize for helping her out. I helped her out. She didn't give me the prize. I feel ripped off. Okay, well, that's not the money rock. Done watching the ad yet, Tree Frog, or are you still on an ad? Okay. Let's go. Nobody saw anything. That snowball was already destroyed when I got here, I swear. Okay, well. This is what it is. That was early, so we still might end up finding 2 snowballs. Work lurking, busy day here. Ah, yeah. Well, enjoy the lurk. Hopefully the work is going smoothly, and if it is busy. Hopefully it's not too bad. And yeah. Did I check if this was the money rock? Well, it's not, so that's good. Well, I mean, it's not good. It means it's, you know, I've checked it. Okay. Any given rock not being the money rock isn't, like, good or bad. It just is. I mean, I guess it's good to have it be sooner rather than later. So that we know it's done. Ooh, a letter from the other Rick in the back in the old Trantor. Oh, I think you've shown this one to me before. Hello. There's always just a moment of, you know, when they say Rick sent me a letter, you know, not when I'm playing as, you know, Rick, and I'm just like, wait, what? Am I playing as a different character? No, that was just my old version of Rick. The one that we no longer have. Remember, kids, be careful. I mean, be careful with your memory cards. Don't use the memory card 1019 on the Wii if you can help it, because apparently that's something that often leads to them getting corrupted, and that happened to me. Or if you are using it with, okay, so Maddie's not in. If you are using it with the Wii, get a homebrew set up on your Wii if possible, so you can like back up your memory cards. Hey, Iron Yoshi. How's it going? Corpse walks into a bar and said, "Can I have a lemonade?" Sure, I never seen a stiff drink. Ah, I get it. Yeah, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? Okay. Okay, here's our snowman from the other day. The cutest pile of snow this town's ever seen, but where's the love? No love. I'm gonna start hucking ice. Don't huck ice. That's very rude. Ooh. Fossil number 1. Tons of fun. Write letter to the museum on this dizzy paper. Oh, took that from Fable 3. Okay. I was looking at your message. Took that Fable 3. Yes, I did. My brain, I'm like, there's, I think, a word missing in there, but I wasn't sure what word. But yeah, that makes sense then. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have said, I mean, what ended up being fossil number 1, but we also have gyroids in town, so I need to be taking that into consideration. So we do indeed. Let's see, is this one we need for Jonathan's house? A mini poltergeist? No. We do not need any poltergeists for Jonathan's house, so we can just sell this one. So 1 fossil down, 1 gyroid down. Let's see what's going on. Oh! Well, we can't sell it today. Ooh, Excite Bike. Right, it's the last day of the month, so... So Nooks is, closed, or well, not closed, it's a raffle day. Okay, good to know, good to know, good to know. My inventory is probably going to get full in by the time we're done our exploration of town. We'll see. Cabana bookcase and tile paper. So we don't have to order anything or double check our catalog today, so that's good to know. To be aware of now. Hey Claude, how's it going? Alright, this Claude doesn't know me yet. Yep. We haven't, so that's a new version of Claude who doesn't remember us, but we have had Claude previously. So not a new villager. I'm bored. I have. Yes. Have to earn her clothes, I know, and hopefully we get lucky and actually get some. And we have Gracie in both this town and in Meltork 4 today. I mean, in theory, we could even have her in Pretoris. We don't actually know. We haven't been to Pretoris in long enough that we're not entirely certain who the next visitor is or when they're getting there. But, yeah. We know for sure we have Gracie here in Trantor and over in Meltork 4. So, if we're lucky, because we still need 5 outfits from Gracie, I think. What am I at? Clothing, 241 or 247. So yeah, I'm missing 6, but one of them is from Jingle. So we need 5 from Gracie, and we can get 3 per visit. And since we have her visiting 2 towns, we're getting theory 6 outfits from her. So if we're lucky, we'd have to be really lucky. But if we're lucky, it's like mathematically possible for us to get everything we need from her. Mathematically possible, but not really probable. How are we already up to the police station? We've only found 1 fossil and 1 gyroid. Where are the others hiding? If anyone notices anything buried that I miss, like any time in Animal Crossing, feel free to let me know. I am very much okay with that kind of stuff being pointed out to me and such. But yeah. And goes on part C1, okay. So we're not going to see her till near the end of our runabout town. fact. Thing lost? Nothing lost. Doesn't see... Yeah, C1 is right here, so, like, second last acre we check is gonna be where we're gonna see her. Have Cap in there, although I don't think we're actually going to be going to any of the islands today. I set up my GameCube with the Game Boy player. I'm getting ready for a stream. Immediately after I set it up, I'm like, wait, am I actually even going to the island, any of the islands today? And I don't think I am, but it doesn't hurt to be prepared in case all of a sudden I change my mind. There is definitely stuff we could do on one of the islands. Specifically, we could go to the Praetoris's island, which is called Praetorix Island, and do some more work with getting like gyroids for Jonathan's house, if we so desired. Actually, do we still have stuff on Heston Island, like the island from here in Trantor? Do we still have stuff on that island I need to clean up? I can't remember. I don't remember for sure. It's definitely possible. Oh, hey Murphy. Let me push you around. It's not truly 100% if you don't have the DLCs, is it? What? I mean, like, in general, no, but, like, you mean for this Animal Crossing? Because this Animal Crossing doesn't have DLC. For anything in general, yeah. Yeah, in general, you need to get DLC for... I mean, it will vary sometimes depending on what exactly the DLC is. Because, like, I know, oh, which game was it? Avengers Battle for New York, I think it's called, or something like that. It's, on the Wii U. And when I first got that, way back in the day, I started buying the DLC only to realize that the DLC for that game is just, unlocking stuff. It's just paying to unlock stuff that you can actually unlock by just playing the game. Which, you know, I wish the game had made more clear, because I thought I was buying, like, alternate costumes and stuff. Well, yeah, I was buying alternate costumes, but I then learned that, oh no, it's alternate costumes that you can just unlock in the game normally without paying money, which I hadn't realized until after I had already bought a few of them. So for that game, you wouldn't need to buy DLC to unlock everything, or to get 100% it, because you can do that without DLC, but... But as a general rule, yeah. Basically, if the DLC is new content that you can't, you know, isn't already in the game, or in some cases, content that is in the game but you can't unlock without buying it, because that's definitely a thing some companies do, which a lot of people don't like either. But, yeah. In some cases, it might also be like, I don't know, there might be other, like, you know, cases where it's a bit more complicated, but as a general rule, in order to truly 100% something. Like, I mean, for some stuff where it's more, the DLC is pretty much like its own game on itself, like, say, like, New Super Mario Bros. U, which had the New Super Luigi U as DLC. And there you could almost count the New Super, I mean, you could count the New Super Luigi U as its own separate game, so you could count, like, 100%ing New Super Mario Bros. U without getting the DLC in it, and then get the DLC and count that as its own separate game. Oh, here's a snowball here. F1. Okay, do we think this is going to be... I'm thinking this is going to be a fossil. Ooh, I was right. Fossil number 3, just for me. So we got 3 fossils and a gyroid so far. So we still have 2 more gyroids, 2 more fossils, plus we have that, I think it was a scary painting. Excuse me. buried in one of the 2 acres. Also, in theory, you could actually count. Some people might, although not DLC per se, the e-reader cards for this game are kind of like DLC. You're just buying a physical thing that you scan instead of a digital thing that you download. Talk to me. Ooh, gardening. And there, most of the e-reader cards give you stuff that you can already get normally in-game. But 2 of them, you cannot. Everything is perfect, transfers a very little place. I've also decided that, you know, if nobody else figures out how to make, you know, homemade e-reader cards to get Legend of Zelda and Super Mario Brothers here in Animal Crossing, I'm going to do it myself. I don't know. I don't even know where I would start with that. Well, no, I know where I would start. Where I start is getting high-quality images of the dot codes for Mario Brothers and Ice Climber, the 2 NES games that you did get released that way. And then once I get those, I can then kind of compare them to see how they work, and then figure out what I would need to change to get the other ones. But that first step is, well, I already have the Ice Climber card on the way, and then the next step is buying the Mario Brothers card. Anyway, this is gonna be, I'm guessing, a gyroid. No, fossil number 4. Just one more. Oh, didn't mean to drop that. Meant to write a letter. And yeah, if I do figure that out, I'm also going to see, because so when you use the e-reader cards to get the NES games, what happens is in the game you get a letter from Tom Nook that also has a message along with, you know, in the letter, and then it has like the NES game attached. So if I do figure it out, I'm also going to see if I can figure out how to, you know, what I would need to do to write a letter I would want to write. If I can figure that out. And then also, like, you know, so then write a letter myself that I want to, and then put that, and then release, you know, those like dot codes online so that other people can also get them, but also see the letter that I've written. That's that. And of course, I would use that letter to advertise my Twitch channel because, you know, if I'm making some big discovery like that, you know, I mean, granted, there's all of like 10 people that would be interested in that, but those 10 people will be very interested in that. It's a niche thing, but those who are interested in the niche would be very interested. Ooh, this I'm thinking is going to be a gyroid. Nope, fossil number 5. We're alive. Okay, so we got all the fossils. There's still 2 gyroids out there. As well as the scary painting. I think it's a scary painting. Which is one of the 2 acres. So unless we missed it, it's in one of these 3. On this side of the river, specifically, unless we missed it. Yeah, if we have missed it, I'm going to go back through the 2 acres more strategically, because unlike, say, with like fossils and gyroids, where they can be kind of like anywhere in town. For stuff like that. Ooh. Is that? That's a big one. We are catching that. I'm curious. Or at least we're trying to catch it. Yeah, that is a stringfish. Which I can't sell today, so I don't know why I bothered. Have we found the... Oh, well, here's a gyroid. Mega Freakoid. So yeah, we missed the scary painting, which was in one of the 2 acres. Mega Freakoid. Is that one we needed for Jonathan's house? Nope, we need a mini Freakoid, not a Mega Freakoid. Well, that's a shame, but hey, at least we found it. Ah, and there's the glowing spot. I think I was... I can't remember if I said that or not, because I was about to say. We still need the money rock as well now. Yeah. Still need the money rock, but we have a few more rocks to check. Oh, and here is our final gyroid. Okay, so we found everything except for the thing that we actually have a more precise view of its location. I almost should have just left this Jonathan list open until we found the last gyroid. So that was a Mega Drilloid. Okay, so didn't get any gyroids we needed for Jonathan's house. That actually makes it, you know, I mean, it's simple. We don't have to keep track of it, which one we need to give to him. Peaches we already talked to. Not the bunny rock. Alright. Crazy, almost forgot about her. Let's check this the money rock first. Finish actually exploring. Rhoda, we already talked to. Rasher's right here. Oh, and there's an igloo, so that's... I can actually know exactly who's in that igloo. Just need to... it's, just blanking on the name. It's Maddie, because we have talked to literally everyone else. Just going to check if this is the money rock. If not, we missed a rock, I think, somewhere. Damn it, Rasher. Yeah. Only got... And on a day we can't even get more money by selling stuff in Nook's, because Nook is closed today. Oof. Rasher. You know, Rasher, when Chief did that, he became my arch enemy for like... What was it, a year or two? Before I eventually forgave him. Hey Maddie, how's it going? How are you doing? I look a lot like that bit of potato floating in the chowder. I'm not sure how I feel about that. They're so soft. My cheeks are soft and puffy looking. Okay. Oof. Almost full inventory. We still have room, though, to grab... Get a shirt from, Gracie. Okay, so for anyone unaware of how this works, we wash our car with a minigame where we rapidly press the A button. Where's my pen that I use for that? What I do is I rub a pen over the A button really quickly, that way. You know. That way I can actually succeed. Just by tapping it, I never succeed. I do turn off my mic while we're doing that. Just because it can be a bit noisy. But yeah. There's kind of like new story missions and junk DLCs like the new outfits or weapons. Okay. Oh yeah. You're talking about it in general, right? Not about something specific. I wouldn't necessarily say new outfits or weapons are junk. It depends on a lot of things like price point and stuff. But anyway, I'm turning off the mic now while we do the minigame. So, wish me luck. There we go. So we did a good job. And now let us see if we get lucky. Oh, that's not what I meant to click on. And survey says... Coral shirt. Damn it. We already got that one. Okay, well, let's go send our mail, then we'll go and drop everything off of my place, and then we'll find the scary painting we missed. Yeah, no mail. That makes sense. Okay. Discord notification, just quickly check if there's anything important. Oh, just yeah, going live message. Actually, I should have known that. Because I literally just saw, yeah. You're gonna wash the car so hard there won't be any paint on it. I mean, good luck with that. I have to use the pen trick just to be able to wash it, like, you know, do a good job. Much harder to do a good job. Just by rapidly tapping A, I can't even, like, I can just do a so-so job. Okay. And, you know, I've spent a good chunk of my adult life working at car dealerships washing cars, so I'm a professional at it. Yeah, we'll drop the junk off in here, because we can't sell it today, because Nux is having the raffle today. Actually, yeah, we'll put this here. And we have dinosaur track. And another dinosaur track. Mini poltergoid. Mini freakoid. Cabana bookcase. Mega drilloid. Stringfish. Flat sips are back. And where would we be without them? Let's confirm that I have the coral shirt down here. Yes. Down this way. 4 down this way. So we will end up selling that one tomorrow, along with the rest of this junk. Okay. Now let's go see if we can find that. So it's in one of the. Let me just confirm it's one of the 2 acres. One of the 2 acres, which, yeah. So we'll start with the side of the river. Okay, so it's not behind that tree. Not behind that tree. Not behind that tree, okay. Now, a bunch of you who slashed on your bed. Oh, yeah. Is it behind this tree? No. So I don't think it's in this acre then. I'm not even sure if it can be in this acre. It could go in it's the lake acre. heading out now? Okay, thanks for hanging out. And have a good rest of your day. Not back there. Not back here. Not around there. Found it. Found a scary painting. Just fill in the hole now. There we go. And yeah, I'll drop that off inside my house as well. And yeah, so a bunch of junk that we can sell tomorrow. Not sure why that's scary, but okay. To each their own. And let us head over to Meltork 4. Taking a trip, yes. Taking a trip, checking it twice. Maybe that's making a list, checking it twice. Also, we're not Santa Claus, although we are wearing red. And there is snow all around. How about already like halfway through this Mountain Dew? Okay. Like over halfway, really. Oh, you know, is what it is. Some days you just make your way through the Mountain Dew quicker than others. It is the way of things. Okay. Oh, we're gonna draw a face. If anybody has any requests, you can let me know. Otherwise, we'll just go with the standard random globe. And yeah. Don't see any requests, so I'm just globing it up. And a random globe it is. I did not just scribble something down. That is a work of art, Blanca. And I resent the implication. Oh, it's snowing here in Meltork 4. Meltork 4. Here we go. Yeah, first let's check the message board. Loboberry to Garden Pond somewhere in B5. Okay, so that's that. Okay, I'll probably check for that when we come back up. So by the ramp on the upward section. So we got here in the dump, we got some stationery. Okay. Just out of curiosity, let's see what the prizes are at the Nooks here. So we had Excite Bike. So completely different prizes here. Because it was what? Excite Bike, the wagon, and Actually, I think it was the garden pond, the same thing that Lobo has buried here in town. And here we have the lovely kitchen. The white, is this the queen? I think this is the queen. And Robo stereo. Okay. Long spot. 1,000 bells, excellente. I much wante. And then let's go find out where Gracie is here in Meltork 4. Because she's somewhere around. And goings on D4. Okay. And my other question, if there's anything lost. No, okay, and also it's a D4 is right there, okay. So we'll check along the ocean if along the shore. If Gulliver's washed ashore today, then we'll make our way up to D4 to get another outfit from Gracie. Then we'll check for the buried thing in, I think that was in B5, yeah. And then we'll head back to Trandor. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so no Gulliver. Here we go. Once again, same basic setup. Going to be using the pen trick again. So let's just get through this dialogue, and then I'll turn off my mic, and we'll go at it again. So everyone, wish me luck. And let's see if we can get this. Yep. Okay, turn off the mic now. Wish me luck, please. Well, we certainly did a good job. Now the question is if we got something we actually needed. And survey says... Tin shirt, I don't think so. I think that's one that I already have. Yep. Okay, so we can still get 4 more outfits today. We'll just use other characters. Possibly, I mean, obviously we don't actually know. For all we know, we could also have a same visitor in Praetorius. We just need to check there. Okay, now where is the buried thing? It doesn't look like it's down here. Okay, there's a couple buried things over here. Garden pond. It's interesting that it's right next to one of these signs. Because that means if somebody moved in here, it would overwrite it. So I'd assume that wouldn't be possible. Apparently it is. That's fascinating. Very fascinating. Okay. Yep, leaving already. Next train should be arriving any minute. I'm sure it will be. Okay, onwards we return to Trantor. Then I think we're going to Praetoris next, which, so we haven't been to Praetoris in at least a week. I mean, because we last played this on Saturday, but we didn't go to Praetoris then. Before that, the last time we played was last Monday, which I don't remember if we went to I assume we did go to Praetoris then. But I honestly don't remember for certain, so it's probably been a week. But it could have been even longer. So, good to be aware. I mean, I don't think it really matters if we're aware or not. It's just, you know, it's just the fact of the matter is that when we last went there was like a week ago, so, yeah. Okay. That was fun. Now arriving in Trantor. Okay, anyone move after that trip? Oh yeah, we lost Daisy. Oh, I like Daisy. That's sad. But it is what it is. Villagers move as we travel. I want to still be able to access that, so... Actually, wait. What we're going to do is just going to drop these things back here, because those you can still walk on. I actually don't want to put that there. Okay, I think I will put that there. So actually now we can't access our music player. It doesn't really matter. But let's just confirm. Yeah, that I'm pretty sure we have that down here. And yeah, that's the one that's actually right in front of the coral shirt, which was the one we got earlier. Okay, just give me a moment to swap out the memory cards, and then we're going to go and travel to Praetoris. Okay. And see what's going on over there. Taking a trip, yes. Excellent. Onwards and forwards we go. To Praetoris unit. So did y'all hear about the fact that Sony bought Bungie? That was... Well, people were saying this is probably in response to Microsoft buying Activision, but considering that happened so recently and it takes a while for these deals to go through, most likely it's not in response to that, although it could be in response to Microsoft buying Bethesda last year. Yeah, it feels like Microsoft and Sony are in a competition to buy up like all the other video game companies until eventually it's just them and Nintendo left. Say no one's buying up Nintendo. Okay. Too bad for me. Too bad for me. Everyone's a pal of mine. Not everyone's a pal of mine. Everyone in Animal Crossing pretty much is a pal of mine. Animal Crossing characters are all cool. Oh yeah, I still have money lying here. We'll get back to the tournament market one day, I swear. I know I've been bad about, well, canceling streams in general, but also, yeah, like Sunday streams in particular. Okay, what are we doing here? Firstly, yeah, nothing new on the message board. I mean, the one that's just potentially new since I was here last, but same message we have in our other town, so I've read it there regardless. Let's see what Nook has as raffle prizes here. Like the hamster. But interesting, it's so between my 3 towns, I think all 3 prizes are different in each town. Because in Trantor it was Excite Bike, the wagon, and the garden pond, or whatever it's called. In Meltork 4 it was the White Queen, the Lovely Kitchen, and I can't remember what the other thing was, but I don't think it was any of these things. So the hamster, cage, I think this is the cabana chair or something, and possibly cabana armchair, I'm not sure. This is some kind of plant. I'm terrible at plant identification, so I don't know. It's some kind of plant. So yeah, it's interesting. Different stuff in each town. Okay, let's go find out who and when the next visitor to this town is going to be. Yes, Vigil Bee, all that jazz. Any goings on? Ah, Katrina. That's not so super interesting. But let's mark it down. And when is Katrina coming? On the 5th. Today is the 31st, and it's Monday, so the 5th would be Saturday. Okay. Which actually means that we might, in theory, it's possible that we actually, because she only comes at like 9 p.m. We definitely see her on Sunday, because, you know, she stays till the following day at 9 p.m. and Sunday we go in the morning. Saturday we go in the evening, but by 9 p.m. we probably would have already visited Praetoris if we were going to. So we might see her on Saturday, but probably not. But even if we didn't, we could definitely see her on Sunday there. And do you have anything lost? 4 lost items. Probably junk that was like, yeah. Well, 3 junk that would have been somewhere where presumably like a house moved in and displaced it, and then the clothing is actually lost. Like just standard, like appearing here. Kitty shirt, not a whereas the other stuff is from getting displaced. Kitty shirt is just like that shows up, you know, on a rant. You know, one of the things that, or occasionally stuff randomly shows up in the lost and found. We'll just drop the fossils out here. Wait, was that also? Yeah, 2 kitty shirts. Thus adding to my whole theory about, like, either the day or the date having an effect on RNG, and thus, you know, you see multiples of certain... frequently see multiples of a thing on any given day. But, you know... What is... Okay, any Gulliver... No Gulliver. Let's go say hi to Alfonso and then head back to Trantor. Oh, Alfonso's not in right now. Well, then I guess unless we randomly run into him, we're not going to say hi, but... Because I don't want to, like, do a complete sweep of the town. But... And, you know, we can't sell our junk because Nook's having a raffle day, so yeah, just head back like this. Yeah, I just got here, but I didn't have too much to do here today. Just a bit of this, a bit of that. And then... Guess we don't need to update our... Well, we can't update our catalog numbers today, so I'm not going to bother with that. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, we're sick. I do need to fix the time on my Wii. It's like 3 minutes off. Actual time is 4:39. Not a super big thing. It just, you know, gets a little off over time. Strange cat. I'm talking to a strange cat right now. I really wish they had that as an option. Talking to a strange cat right now. Sure, could be like, wait a second. And did anyone move out after that trip? Let us see, let us see. Yeah, then we're doing like multiple trips in a day. Ooh, yeah, somebody moved out. Rhoda moved out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now that we're visiting more than one town, yeah, we're gonna very quickly get down to 5 villagers and be staying at like 5 villagers. And especially once we start getting more towns and just like, yeah, visiting multiple towns in a day, we're pretty much never going to be getting, like, we'll get like, you know, we'll start playing, you know, any given day we'll have 6 villagers, and then after all the traveling go back down to 5 again. Excuse me. We can't update our catalog number, so let's just go deposit some of this money. Then drop some more of the junk off inside my house. And then, yeah. Deposit. Yeah. And then let's go do a round of balloon fight. Well, first let's drop the junk. Pastel parasol, kitty shirt. Another kitty shirt. Yeah, we can still get this. Yeah. January was rough. The longest stall is... We were good for the first 5 days. They missed 2 days, that's not too bad. Then played 2 days. Then missed 3 days, played 2 days, missed 2 days, played 2 days, missed 1 day, played 1 day, missed 1 day, played 1 day, missed 1 day, played 1 day, missed 4 days, played 1 day, missed 1 day, played 1 day. Yeah. And specifically like 3 Sundays in a row of missing. I've only missed 1 Saturday though, so that's not too bad, because Saturdays I'm definitely trying harder not to miss because of the fact that we're only at, what are we at? 35 out of 55 on music. We still have a little ways to go on that, so. And hey, Mo, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. How are you doing today? But yeah, since music is one of those things that's still a bit on the lower side, that's kind of one thing I'm kind of... And since we only go on Saturdays, I'm definitely trying to be making good progress with that. Hi, Mo. Okay. Then let us bring up, let's go do a round of balloon fight and see how we can manage this. Never played the older Animal Crossing games? Ah, yeah. I've actually only played, because this is the original for GameCube. Yes, as some people might point out, was the original on N64. Original was on N64 in Japan only, then got ported to the GameCube, so... That's, yeah, this one. And I've also played a Pocket Camp on mobile, but that's a bit of a different one. This is the only main one I've played. And for anyone unaware, as part of 100%ing Animal Crossing, because here in the GameCube Animal Crossing, you can collect a bunch of NES games, and because of who I am as a person, I've decided that 100%ing Animal Crossing for myself also means 100%ing all the NES games within Animal Crossing. So here let's do a round of balloon fight and see if we can manage that. Good start with Phase 1. It's been like a week since we played. Oof. Ooh, let's not die on the Phase 2. It's been like a week since I played this because I didn't play it on Saturday. When I played Animal Crossing on Saturday, I didn't play Balloon Fight. And then, because the last time I played was Monday. It's been like, last Monday, it's been a week since I played it. Okay, now Phase 3. Okay, we're good. Yeah, now we're good, for sure. Because after this is the first bonus round, so we got our balloon back. Back to 2 balloons for the bonus round. Or with the bonus round. It's not just for the bonus round that we have our balloon back, we have it back. Which I really like that, you know, you have the 2 balloons, and if you get to the bonus round with 1 balloon, you go back to 2 balloons. It's one of the things that actually makes, you know, this feel a bit more doable. For anyone curious, so right after this, if you look at the top where it says top, when we start the next level, or phase, it's called in the game, it says Phase 4. So you can see it's a 2-digit number, 04. So that number goes up to 99, and then it'll be, you know, 00, and then 01, where it loops back around. So for myself, for 100%ing this, that's what we're trying to do, get to the point where it loops around back to 1. Rolls over back to 1, I guess. Also want my, you know, score to roll over in the same process, but considering that happens around, like, halfway mark of that, around the Phase 50 point or so. A little before that, I think, even. It's pretty much guaranteed. And I want to do it with the max amount of lives, which is, the starting amount of lives, because you can't get extra lives, so it just means, doing it deathless. Which is why, anytime I lose my balloon, one of my balloons, I'm being extra careful not to lose the other until... And just kind of playing it really safe until I get to the bonus round and I get it back. And in theory, I should be playing careful all the time, regardless. Because, obviously, we want to be playing as safe as we can, but, But on the other hand, going too slow isn't the safest either, because the longer you're in a phase, the more likely it is for lightning to show up, and that's just dangerous, because enemies, if they hit you, they take away one of your balloons, and it's only if they take away the second balloon hit you again that you actually die. Lightning, that's instant death. And there's some lightning, right there. First lightning, I think, of today. Oh, no, fine. We are fine. Phase 8. Yeah, that's also what I was explaining was, for 100%ing this mode of the game. There's two other modes. There's two-player mode, which, same basic thing, just want to make sure, both people don't lose any lives, and both people have their scores roll over, in addition to the phase counter rolling over. And there, because of the fact that the points are split between two people, there's a bit more likely that we might get to the point where the phase rolls over and still you get one or both people to still roll their score over past that, but, remains to be seen. And then there's the balloon trip mode, which is not a single-player mode, but that one is just rolling over the score. Because there are no lives, that's the mode where it's like, there's no phases, it's just endlessly scrolling screen, get hit, you die, and it's game over. So that one, all that matters is just going until my score rolls over. Super simple. And that's what we need to do to 100% this game. It's definitely doable. Definitely doable, it's just a matter of how long it is before we do it. Also, looking at the time, it's possible I'm going to hear a knock at the door in the next little bit. And I'll have to, quickly go. If that happens, we'll be quickly, just turn off the mic and then quickly running up to answer it, because I know I have a couple of things that should be in the mailbox or whatever, but I don't have a separate mailbox from the people upstairs, so it's just like when they check the mail, and then so if they check the mail today, and then specifically, my landlord checks it today because he gets off work around now, so if he checks it today, then he'll probably knock at the door to bring me my mail. If he doesn't check it today, then it doesn't matter, but yeah. If he doesn't check it today, I'll probably actually text him about checking it sooner rather than later, just so I can get my stuff. Yeah, I'll text him tomorrow about that. Or Wednesday, actually. Wednesday will be a decent day as well. Okay. I mean... yeah. Phase 13. there's a bonus round after every third phase. So like I was saying earlier with, like, if we lose a balloon, as long as we make it, we just need to make it a bonus round, we get the balloon back. We just need to be careful not to lose 2 balloons. Then we lose a life, and lives we can't get back. We are doing really good today, feels like. Oh. Ooh, almost lost the balloon there. Gotcha. Phase 15. We're only up to phase 15 so far, so obviously we're doing good so far. But of course, things could change at any time. We're on phase 15 though, so we're gonna get our balloon back right away. Just need to finish off this last guy and then bonus round. Yeah, we're doing this balloon fight, and then once we get game over, then we'll be playing as I think then we'll be done with Rick, but not quite done with Animal Crossing, because then we're going to go and play as 2 other characters here in Trantor to get another 2 outfits from Gracie. And we'll definitely do Jake as one of them, since we need to grab something from Rick's Gyroid with him. Then we'll go switch over to Meltor 4 and use 2 of the characters there to get another 2 outfits from Gracie there. And we'll definitely use why am I blanking on her name? Catherine. So we have 2 stuff on things on the ground to pick up with her. One second. Okay, sorry about that. Took a bit longer because we ended up talking a bit, but I am back now, and let us see what we've all got in these packages. Okay, so starting with this small one, which is probably, I'm guessing, the e-reader card. Just trying to open it up in such a way that, because it is just completely covered in tape. There we go. Yep. E-reader card to get Ice Climber in this. Some people do anything to get you in their tents or stores. This is Tom Nook talking. Well, I can tell you that I will not stoop so low. I did, however, find this classic NES game on a storeroom shelf. You like it? Let's just call it a loyalty gift, shall we? Yeah, so on the back you have them playing Ice Climber, and the front you have Tom Nook saying that, and also a screenshot of the game. So that's awesome. Put that aside. Just make sure there's nothing else in here. And I could probably just throw that away. The actual garbage. Yeah. Then we have this, which is, I'm guessing, Lego Star Wars 3 for the game, the Wii. Definitely looks like a Wii game. Yep, Lego Star Wars 3. Disc is inside, instructions are inside. Awesome. Very awesome. Oh. Otherwise, nothing else in there. And we have this, which I'm guessing is the file for memory cards. Yep, that's empty. Yep, memory cards, all right. Actually, I should leave them in here for now so I can. I need to make sure to check them. I've checked the others all already as I got them, so I just keep them separate so I can still check. And then this is probably a comic book. Nope, that doesn't work. Fallout Dude, thank you for that sub. Very much appreciated. As a sub, well, I mean, you know, the deal. Where's my mouse? You get to make a sub request. Let me also just, but yeah, also welcome in. How are you doing today? How's it going? Let me just mark that down. As soon as I find my spreadsheet where I mark that down. Sub requests, no, votes, not the votes itself, the current subscribers. Doing well? Good stuff, good stuff. Fallout Dude, 3, 5, 6. Today is what? January 31st, 2022. Tier 1. Needs 1 vote. There we go. I am doing well. Just opening up some packages I have received in the mail. What else? There we go. Now, Captain America and Thor Avengers. Comic tying into, like it's an MCU tie-in comic. Has 2 stories, one about Captain America, one about Thor. It came out around the time of, like 2011, so like, around the time of them each having their first movie. The Thor story... Head is tingling so much on that? What do you mean? So the Thor story is no longer fits in the MCU because it involves Malekith and the Dark Elves in a very different version of them than we ended up seeing in Thor: The Dark World, which came out, a few years later. I'll have to read the story, though, see if maybe it would still work in some method if you just assumed they were some other group instead of the Dark Elves, specifically, and such. But, yeah. Sound? Oh, sorry. Captain America's story probably fits in, because it's just a random story in World War II, so probably no reason it wouldn't still... fit into the MCU canon. Oh, some weird octopus creature. Yeah, I'll have to read this later. But yeah. So let me just go and put that aside. And then, yeah, definitely of the things I've just received in the mail, the biggest excitement to me is the Ice Climber card. The card to get Ice Climber here in Animal Crossing. But speaking of NES games here in Animal Crossing, let's get back to this. I'm not sure what phase we are on, so let's just quickly get back to it and see how we do. Okay, phase 18. Awesome. I knew that was probably going to happen. It's for the ear eater, yeah. Yeah, I saw the cloud glowing, and I was like... I was trying to get away from it, but because of that platform out there, I should try getting away from it in a different direction. Because the platform above me was kind of messing with the direction I was, like, thinking to go, and then lightning came out, and sure enough, it came right toward us, and we died. Well, that's fine. Sometimes things happen that we don't want to happen. But we just have to accept it and move on with life. So we'll keep going. And I mean, it's been a week since we played Balloon Fight last, so... You know... Not quite up to snuff on practice. That was way too close. I mean, we've already lost this once, so it doesn't really matter, but I should not be letting myself get that close to lightning. Ooh. Got kind of stuck between those two guys. That's unfortunate. Awesome. Phase 21. So are we even going to make it into the 30s today? Decent chance we don't. Decent chance we do still, though. Like, I mean, we've made it all the way up to 51 without dying. So we can surely make it from, you know, 21 to 30 without dying again. But, you know, remains to be seen. My landlord was giving me the mail. He was joking that he should be upping my rent because he's jealous of how much packages I'm receiving. Yeah. Oh well, it'll be slowing down soon. I still have another, I think, 4 or 5 things I'm waiting on, but it's not kind of slowing down the amount of stuff I'm ordering with each paycheck. So we just had like a brief bit there in, like, you know, with December for early January or for a variety of reasons, getting bigger paychecks and more you know, just a bunch of stuff lining up that we got more money than usual for a little bit there. But it'll be slowing down a bit. Hopefully it doesn't slow down too much so that I'm still, like, you know, able to buy 1 or 2 things off my future purchase list with each well, we'll see. Also, because the other thing is, because I also have my future purchase list divided into 3, technically 4 lists. Technically, now it's just 2, technically 3. I say technically because one of them is just for stuff that I don't have you know, it's like stuff that I want to buy, but I don't know what the price is because there's none for sale anywhere on the internet at the moment. So that one kind of doesn't really count. But before I had one for like $10 and less, one for like $100 or more, and one for in between those. But I finished making my way through all the ones that were for $10 or less, so that's, you know, the list disappeared. And I mean, I just renamed the other one, so that's now like, so that's like the stuff for $100 and more, and there's the list for the stuff that's less than that. And yeah. Right now, the top thing on my less than $100 list is like $90. Because, so it's a bit of a more expensive one. Okay. Okay, well, let's try out my e-reader and grab that ice climber. So, how do I want to do this? Oh, well, let's also check the mail. Oh, that's, yeah, the 2 characters that moved away. Rhoda and Daisy. Okay. So I think game audio is a little off, so let's just quickly, where is... Yeah, game audio is definitely a little off. Let's try out this whole e-reader thing. I'm just gonna quickly... Let's go quickly set it up. Just give me a moment to do that. And yeah. cord was kind of all tangled up, so I want to use my actual Game Boy Advance for this rather than the GameCube. Okay. Prep e-reader. Let's see if this works. Okay, it said saving, so that's a good sign. Yay, now standing by. Read card. Read error. Let's try that again. Read card. Hey, it worked. Yeah, I think I just tried scanning it a bit too quickly the first time. But they say that nothing is free, and I usually stick to that, but I wanted to give you this NES game. You're such a loyal customer. You have been loyal, haven't you? Please stay loyal, Tom Nook. Ice Climber! Now, we don't need to add that to any lists because of the fact that, or take that off any of my list, because, like, that's not counted in the catalog. But we do add it to here. Would you like to play Ice Climber? Not right now, but awesome. So we're just missing Legend of Zelda, Mario Brothers, and Super Mario Brothers. So I'm going to be keeping my eyes open on eBay regularly for when if Mario Brothers shows. Well, I'm currently waiting to get a sealed Series 4 pack in the mail that I bought off eBay. Series 4 is where both, well, this card for Ice Climber and also the card for Mario Brothers came out in. It's out of the hopes that we get Mario Brothers in there, but otherwise, just keep my eyes open for any time either the Mario Brothers card comes out or somebody selling on eBay, or if I guess somebody else is selling a sealed Series 4 pack and such. Yeah. And hopefully eventually we get it. Okay, I guess this I can turn off now, because we got what we wanted. And, yeah, we filled in another hole in here. That is awesome. spend a lot of money to fill in that hole, but we're going to spend another chunk of money to fill in this next hole. And the other 2 holes where you need to either hope somebody does the research to figure out how to, figure out the dot code. Because basically, so on a card, you see along this edge here, that's the dot code, that's what you scan. And it's a very complex thing, like... So, basically, my plan... Assuming nobody else... If somebody else figures it out, awesome. Just, use what somebody else figures out. If nobody else figures it out, my eventual plan is to... When I get the Mario Brothers card as well, get some, like, high-quality images of both this code and the dot code on that one, so that I can, like, blow them up, like, increase them in size and, like, zoom in and look at how it actually, like, compare them, see what's the same between the 2 of them. Because whatever's the same between the 2 of them, I want to leave the same. And then what's different between the 2 of them, I want to, figure out, experiment to see how I could get these 2 games or whatever. And then if possible also, change what the letter from Nook is to whatever I want it to be. But that's, we'll see how that goes. But yeah. Make the progress where we can. Anyway, let's go some other characters to do stuff with. We are done with Rick, though, for now. And yeah. Finished already. Save and quit. Oh, we got Ice Climber. That is so good. So you might just scan an image. Well, basically what I'd be doing is... I'd have to be still printing out my own cards with the dot code, because, like, I can't, because the e-reader itself, let me just take it out of the Game Boy Advance. So it's basically you're running a card through here, so I wouldn't be able to just, like, do that with, like, just put up my computer and, like, scan an image. I still would print out a card that I with the dot code on that I would be able to run through there, but let's put the Game Boy Advance here and the e-reader over here for now. But yeah, yes, I want to go with Jake. First of all, we have to do a thing with his house. Well, first let's check his mail. No, not check his mail. We know what's in his mail. We're storing letters in his mail. We don't need to check it. Check items. No, you're not stupid. You're just, not familiar with the e-reader. Most people aren't. Let's get rid of the cockroaches. Or... Wow, this was a wily one. Wily cockroach. Not to be confused with Wily Coyote. They're cousins, but no. Oh, and yeah, there are some back here as well. Harder to see them with all these carpets on the ground. But still got them easier than the one upstairs. Okay, so we have the snowman carpets. That should go right between these two. Let's see, this is a spooky... This is slate flooring, so yeah. Snowman carpet right there. So... just need a jingle carpet and sand garden to finish off the collection. Not too... Oh, and more cockroaches. Okay, and then we're going to go and get another outfit from Gracie, and fingers crossed. So we've already got 2 today with Rick. One in this town, one in Meltorg 4. Both ended up being ones that I already had. Well, we're going to try again here with Jake, and then we'll try again with somebody else in this town, and then we'll try with 2 characters over Meltorg 4. But for anyone unaware, yeah, it's been a game where you rapidly press the A button to wash your car. I do a trick where I rub the pen over the A button, but I will turn off my mic while we're doing that, because otherwise it's very noisy. So wish me luck. Turn off the mic now. That was only a so-so job. Well, okay, so not getting anything we need. We didn't even do a good job. Thought I was doing fine, but guess not. I wasn't really looking at the screen at all, so I don't know if I was just like fumbling with it. Number 4 shirt. I don't know why I'm checking what that looks like. We're going with the chevron shirt. Okay. Well, we still have 3 more opportunities to get outfits from her today. So let's switch over to another character and try to do better. Should we go with Samantha or Slicer for our final one in this town? Doesn't really matter, but we don't need to do anything with either of them at the moment. But if anybody has a preference for which of those characters they'd like to see me play as, January 31st, yeah, it was already 5:30. No preferences, let's go with Samantha then. Samantha might actually have mail. From home. And Tom Nook. Sale on 24th. Yeah, we missed that already. Throw all away. Okay. So we'll go wash the car again and hopefully actually do a good job this time. So once again, yeah, I'll be doing the same thing, turn off the mic and watch this and try to do a good job, and hopefully we can get like, you know, the butterfly shirt, fiendish shirt, grass shirt, lavender robe, or swell shirt. Okay, turn off the mic now. Wish me luck. See, that's how it's done. Yeah, I'm not sure why I did wrong in the previous one, because I was just looking at the controller, wasn't looking at the screen, so I didn't see how I was doing there. Leopard print. Let's not what we need, but let's just confirm. Don't need it for catalog purposes, but let's just confirm we don't have one in Rick's basement. Or confirm that we do have one in Rick's basement. Oh yeah, we do, but it's right at the back. So you can barely see it, but it is. Yeah, right there next to the museum model. Okay. So we will sell it, but not today, because we can't sell it today, because Nook is doing a raffle today. Okay, so nothing new here in Trantor, but we still actually wait. Got 3 outfits, so that means Gracie's left, so we can find out who the next visitor is going to be. So let's quickly do that before we switch over. belongs on Sahara. Okay, so we might be able to get that final wallpaper or carpet we need for, or second last one we need for Jake's basement. The one that's not jingle carpet. Sand garden, I think it was. Sahara. Yep. Oh, that's Wednesday, my birthday. Oh, and when we're doing a longer stream anyway, so. That means we definitely have the time to get it. So that's awesome. Okay, let's go back to the clothing list because we're going to be needing that again right away. And then, yeah, let's see. I'm going to switch the memory cards. Well, I can also put my Game Boy Advance back to where I normally keep it. I do that as well. And put my e-reader back in its packaging. Just give me a moment to swap memory cards and do the other junk I mentioned. There for now, until I eventually make room for it somewhere. On presumably one of my shelves over that away. Okay, we should have Meltork 4 here. Yeah, Meltork 4. We're going to do Catherine first. And then Bob or Rupert doesn't matter. But Catherine, we also need to grab 2 things from outside her house and put them back in our house. If anybody has a preference for whether you want me to see me use Bob or Rupert, let me know in chat. Doesn't really matter. It's, you know, minor thing, but okay, let's, yeah. Quickly check her mail. Oh, a few letters, probably mostly of villagers having moved. HRA, yep. Sydney moved. Bob. Oh, different Bob than my player character, Bob. Cobb moved. Tom moved. Wolfgang moved. Okay. Let's grab this stuff and put it back inside. Oh, yeah, it was flower models, right? Yeah, eventually we want like one of each model up here, other than the train. I think the train models will have one up there, and the rest down here in storage is the plan. And then, yeah, and then to fill in like, you know, empty spaces, we'll probably do like a bunch of the like grass models or maybe like flower models, or ones to fill in a lot of empty spaces. Once we have for buildings and like such, have like one of each, and then yeah. But anyway, let's. Where was Gracie? Over this way, I think. Somewhere. Yeah, go, you know, down here. thought she's around this area, so we're gonna try again. So far we've watched her between my two towns so far 4 times today. Got 3 good outfits that I already have, and did 1 so-so job. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. We get one of the shirts we actually need this time. So yeah, everyone wish me luck. Cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your hearts, and cross your souls. Okay, turn off the mic now. Well, we did a good job. So now it's just a matter of which outfit we got. Watching that car is very difficult. Yep, that's why I do the trick where I rub a pen over the A button. Works a lot better. Survey says melon shirt. Nope. Okay, we got 1 more chance. This is way quicker to just go down across this bridge. I'm realizing. 1 more chance, so... This is the wrong house. This is the house we wanted. Yeah. I think we're gonna use Rupert. I feel like Rupert has better luck than Bob does. Just like with the characters like in universe. Because these are all characters. Like all my Animal Crossing Villager characters are named for like characters from stuff I've written and such. Obviously, you know, what kind of luck they have and stuff I've written is going to be different than what they actually have as characters in Animal Crossing, but hey, we're going with that. Otherwise it doesn't really matter regardless. So Rupert it is. Also, how's it going, Hour? How is your Monday treating you? Yeah, Monday. Just think for a second what day it was. Ooh, a lot of junk mail. Probably mostly villagers that have left. Got a letter from home. HRA do not like his house. Cobb moved. Sydney moved. Bob moved. Tom moved. Jane moved. And Wolfgang moved. So a lot of the same letters as Catherine got. Okay, so let's go and try one last time and see how our luck goes with Rupert. Yeah, you are Gracie, I know. I mean, you look at everything in this world. I did not know that, no. Okay. We are going to get the lavender robe. I've decided that. You're getting it. Probably not, but hey, no, we're getting the lavender robe. Confidence. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the mic again. Wish me luck. Well, we did a good job. That's at least something. But, did we get something we needed? That is the real question. And the survey says... Grass shirt. We got something we needed. Awesome. What does that look like? Like grass. That makes sense. Oh. So... 6 times watching our card today, and we got one thing we needed. Let's go find it. we're not taking off the list yet because we still need to get it to Rick, my main character. So it's added to his catalog. But yeah. And we got some money for Rupert. Okay, and let's check though who the next visitor is going to be next. That's 3 times we washed Gracie's car, so she is gone. Oh! Nothing of import to report, so that means we're getting a sale here coming up. Visitors. This is Meltorque 4. So sale. We don't know when though. Could be, well, yeah, we don't know when. Let's just put that grass shirt in Gyro. This is this one, right? Yes. Giveaway. Yep. Awesome. And then I think we are done with Animal Crossing. Oh, we actually spent about 2 hours on Animal Crossing, which is the intended amount of time. We started like over 40 minutes late, so we're 43 minutes past when I'd like to be switching over to Blaster Master, but yeah, but that's my own fault for, you know, being late to start stream. Why was he? I mean, one of the things, reason I was late is because I ended up starting my shower later than I intended, which itself has its own bunch of reasons. There were a bunch of reasons I was late to start. I mean, there was frequently a bunch of reasons I'm late to start. Kind of like I'm in the middle of stuff and it's like I want to quickly finish this, oh then I want to quickly finish that, oh and then all of a sudden it's like, nah, I'm going to be late to start stream. But anyway, we are going to be switching to Blaster Master, so let me just, I want to go, that's, to this. Yeah, just give me a moment to swap everything over, game cables and all that, and start everything up. And then we will be doing Blaster Master right away. So just give me couple minutes, like minute or two to swap everything over.